Welcome to Deep Crime Files, where every mystery has a story. On a cold February night in the year 2000, a 9-year-old girl walked out of her family home in the middle of a storm, carrying a packed book bag, and disappeared into the darkness along a rural highway. This is the story of Asha Degree. Watch till the end and don't forget to like and subscribe. Asha Degree was 9 years old, a shy and well-behaved fourth grader who lived with her parents Harold and Aquila Degree and her older brother O'Brien in Shelby, North Carolina, a small town about 45 miles west of Charlotte. She was described by everyone who knew her as a cautious child, afraid of the dark, uncomfortable with strangers, someone who followed rules and stayed close to home. The family was close-knit, church-going, and by all accounts stable and loving, with no history of conflict or trouble that would explain what was about to happen. On Saturday, February 12, 2000, Asha attended a basketball game at her school where her team lost, which reportedly upset her, though nothing about her behavior that day suggested anything was seriously wrong. The following day, Sunday the 13th, she attended church with her family and spent a normal afternoon at home. That evening, her father Harold returned home from his shift at a local plant around 12:30 a.m. on Monday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, and checked on both children who were asleep in the bedroom they shared, with O'Brien in the top bunk and Asha in the bottom bunk. The power had gone out briefly that night due to a storm, and Harold reset the clocks before going to bed around 2:30 a.m., and at that time, both children were still in their beds. Sometime between 2:30 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. on February 14, 2000, Asha Degree got out of bed, got dressed in a long-sleeved white shirt and white jeans, took her packed book bag, and walked out of her house into a cold rainstorm without waking her parents or brother. When Aquila went to wake the children for school at 6:30 a.m., she discovered Asha's bed was empty, and the family immediately began searching the house and yard before calling the police. The Cleveland County Sheriff's Office responded quickly, and a massive search operation began within hours, involving law enforcement agencies, volunteers, search dogs, and helicopters, covering the area around the Degree home and the surrounding countryside. The first breakthrough came when investigators began interviewing people who had been driving along Highway 18, a rural two-lane road that ran near the Degree home, during the early morning hours of February 14th. Two separate witnesses who did not know each other came forward to report that they had seen a young black girl walking along the southbound side of Highway 18 in the pouring rain around 4 a.m. One driver, who passed the girl around 3:45 to 4 a.m. near the intersection of Highway 18 and Cams Drive, approximately 1¼ miles from Asha's home, saw her walking and thought it was strange but did not stop. A second driver, passing the same stretch of road around 4:15 a.m., saw the girl again, and this time he turned around to see if she needed help, but when he circled back and approached her, the child ran into the woods and disappeared, which made him uneasy enough that he reported it to authorities the next day after hearing about the missing child. These sightings were considered credible and consistent with the timeline, and they indicated that Asha had left her home willingly, had walked over a mile in the cold rain and darkness along a dangerous highway, and had run away from someone who tried to help her, all of which contradicted everything her family and teachers knew about her personality and behavior. The location where she was last seen became the focus of intense search efforts, with dogs tracking her scent to a point along Highway 18 before losing it, and investigators searching the densely wooded areas alongside the road. On February 17th, 3 days after Asha disappeared, search teams discovered a candy wrapper and a pencil in a shed at the Turner Upholstery business, located about half a mile north of where Asha was last seen walking on the highway. The items were not definitively linked to Asha, but the shed was unlocked and appeared to have been disturbed, leading investigators to believe she may have taken shelter there at some point during the night. Further searches of the area along Highway 18 turned up additional items that were confirmed to belong to Asha, including hair bows, a pencil, and a marker, found in various locations near the road, suggesting she had passed through the area. The investigation expanded rapidly as authorities worked to understand why Asha would leave her home in the middle of the night during a storm, and interviews with family members, friends, teachers, and neighbors revealed no clear motive, no evidence of abuse or family problems, and no obvious reason for her to run away. Her book bag was missing, and her parents later confirmed that some of her clothes and personal items were also gone, suggesting she had packed deliberately before leaving, but why she would do so remained completely unclear. One significant discovery came more than a year later, in August 2001, when construction workers clearing land along Highway 18 in Burke County, approximately 26 miles north of Shelby, found Asha's book bag buried in a plastic bag. The book bag was wrapped carefully and had been deliberately concealed, and inside were some of Asha's belongings, though investigators did not publicly disclose all of the contents. The location where the book bag was found became a critical piece of evidence, indicating that someone had transported Asha or her belongings a significant distance from where she was last seen, and that the bag had been hidden intentionally, suggesting whoever was responsible knew they were disposing of evidence. In 2016, 16 years after Asha disappeared, the FBI and Cleveland County Sheriff's Office released new information in an attempt to generate leads, including photographs of items found in Asha's book bag that had not been previously publicized. These items included a Dr. Seuss book called McElligot's Pool, a concert t-shirt with a photo of a 1990s R&B group, and other personal belongings, and authorities hoped that someone might recognize these items or remember seeing them with Asha or with another person. The book and the t-shirt did not belong to Asha and were not recognized by her family, raising the disturbing possibility that someone had given her these items before or during her disappearance, and that she may have been lured or groomed by someone she encountered. The FBI has maintained that Asha's case remains an active investigation, and over the years various leads and tips have been pursued, but no arrests have been made, and no definitive answers have been found regarding what happened to her after she was seen on Highway 18. Investigators have not ruled out any possibilities, including that Asha left her home to meet someone she knew, that she was abducted after leaving, or that she was lured away by someone who had been grooming her, but without physical evidence or credible witness accounts beyond the early morning sightings, the case has remained frustratingly unsolved. The impact of Asha's disappearance on her family has been profound and enduring, with her parents maintaining hope that she is still alive and continuing to cooperate with investigators and make public appeals for information. The community of Shelby has never forgotten Asha, and her case has remained in the public consciousness through annual walks and events held in her memory. In 2015, her family held a 15th anniversary walk along Highway 18 to raise awareness, and in 2020, on the 20th anniversary of her disappearance, her parents and investigators made renewed appeals for anyone with information to come forward. Cleveland County Sheriff's Office and the FBI have continued to follow leads, re-interview witnesses, and apply new investigative techniques to the case, and in recent years, authorities have indicated that they believe someone in the community knows what happened to Asha, and that the key to solving the case may lie in someone coming forward with information they have kept secret for decades. The reward for information leading to Asha's whereabouts has grown over the years, and law enforcement has made clear that they will pursue justice no matter how much time has passed. The mystery of why Asha Degree left her home that night remains one of the most haunting aspects of the case, and the fact that she was seen walking alone, seemingly of her own volition, has led to countless theories but no confirmed answers. What is known for certain is that a cautious 9-year-old girl left her safe home in the middle of a storm and disappeared, that she was seen walking along a dark highway, that her belongings were found miles away more than a year later, and that despite one of the most extensive search and investigation efforts in North Carolina history, she has never been found, and no one has ever been charged in connection with her disappearance. If you have any thoughts about this case or if you remember anything from that time, please share them respectfully in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more true crime stories. Thank you for watching.